Well, my job consists of long hours, usually late at night. A necessary job, not a job that everyone's willing to do. I seem to quite enjoy it. A job that good can come out of the horrible things that might happen during the job. You know, it's just like any other job. You know, you give interviews and I kill people. For money, of course.
So, if you could, describe some of the challenges that you tend to face in the day-to-day.
On occasion, everything doesn't always go to plan. Sometimes you have to improvise in your work. On occasion, you might have a gun jam up. You might miss your shot.
Oops.
Every once in a while, you're asked to make things look a certain way, like an accident. But that's just boring. So, I rigged up this little thing called a anal suppository bomb. It's a plunger for prison. Inmates oftentimes hide their drugs, different sort of things inside of it. But a little composition B with a pager timer and some black powder rifle and a cell phone really makes it an interesting tool.
Where can we find a picture of that?
I would Google that. It was April 3rd of 2007, and I was on foot patrol in what was called the Sunni Triangle area of Iraq. We were on a nighttime patrol and had sporadic ambushes throughout the day. Nothing too serious, no injuries. Well, we got to this one area and it was like a ghost town. There was nobody there. It was almost like it had been, nobody lived there for years. It was so silent, so quiet, there was nothing going on. It was really nice and warm out that night. It was about 80 degrees. It was me and my squad, the 6 of us. And we, bunked down in a little corner of this village just for a little while, just to kind of take a breather. We've been walking around for about 10 hours that day. And we just were sitting there relaxing, and we could hear yelling from the other side of the village. None of us were fluent in the Arabic language. We couldn't tell anything that was being said. So they sent me and the other scout out to just check it out and see what was going on. And I just happened to run around this corner and popped right into this guy. And immediately we started fighting with each other. Didn't know what he was saying, he didn't know what I was saying. We struggled around for a while, and he ended up getting my weapon from me. I was able to kick it far enough away to where he couldn't get a hold of it, but yeah, I didn't have a weapon other than my sidearm. And this guy was a seasoned soldier. He'd been fighting probably in this conflict or other conflicts that has been going on in the area for years. He was much older than me. Remember his face very vividly. I don't know exactly how I was able to get the upper hand on him, but I was able to get to my knife in my boot, and with him on top of me, reach my arms around and stab him in the back, and then flip him over, and I was able to stab him in the throat. And that was the first time that I ever had to kill somebody.